a big day for the input on Twitter. A massive post. I was just skimming over it. It went pretty viral. I wanted to read it for you guys, chat. Please enjoy. Please enjoy the schizo posting. Can we please normalize men approaching women again? Like, where are all the confident, respectful, emotionally mature men? Why doesn't anybody just come talk to me anymore? Not like the creep at the bookstore yesterday, obviously. Okay. He walked over while I was looking at a book and said, "Excuse me, I couldn't help but notice you're reading one of my favorite authors." First of all, why was he watching me? Jesus Christ. Oh, retard or rage bait, I can't tell. Second of all, how long had he been watching me before he decided to speak? Creepy! Third, how did he know what book I was holding? Ladies, always be aware of your surroundings. And then there was the guy at the grocery store who handed me a piece of paper with his phone number. Excuse me? So you're just walking around with your phone number already written down, looking for victims? Bro, that's not suspicious at all. Then he just left. So now I don't know where he is. He could be anywhere. Totally hiding, waiting to murder me. Because I didn't immediately add his number to my phone. Totally noble behavior. Last week, a guy held the door open for me. Why? What was his end game? Trapping me inside the building so he can steal my kidneys to organ thieves? No, thank you. Another smiled at me while I was walking my dog. My dog! So now he knows I have a dog. Fantastic! Honestly, dating's impossible. Men never approach women anymore. Chat, so obviously, like, this post is sarcastic. It's sarcasm. But the problem is... I might just move, sorry. 1 second. Moved out of spot. My problem, or the problem is it actually does fucking happen. It does. I say this all the time, but I feel like if you could snap your fingers and, like, take the internet away, social media, the problem goes away in a few months. I'm not kidding. Like, there are, like, two components to this entire thing, to how social media is, like, one-shotting everyone's mental well-being. Like, first of all, no interaction feels genuine. Like, I've heard this, like, sentiment from so many people. It feels like anyone on any platform that has any interaction whatsoever, everything has to be passed through, like, 10 million filters in your brain so as to not make you look like a creep or a retard or some socially inept fucking moron, in case the person you're trying to talk to screenshots that shit, what you say, and then posts it on social media. And then you get fucking publicly humiliated and dragged through the street. They might have the courtesy to censor you, but most of the time they don't. You know? Do you guys remember that fucking post with the girl that went to that coding like con or something? It went viral like 2 or 3 years ago, and I remember looking at it, I'm like, oh my god, this is insane. And it was not rage bait, that was like actually real. Yeah. So like when you put these two things together, you have what feels like, I don't know. I know, you know what? There's like a second, there's like another thing to me. Like, the plain and simple fact that it's like predominantly women are being essentially kind of like groomed by other miserable, lonely women who want to drag them down to be lonely and unhappy as they are. It's a crabs in a bucket. I think, yeah, that's like two components to it. And this like grooming also takes place on social media. Reddit, Twitter, Blue Sky. Do you guys know all the Twitter fucking posts and then the Reddit posts that are unironically just shitting all over girls that try to get with dudes? Or with anybody for that matter, to be honest with you. No, you don't want to be happy with them. You should leave them. Like, Discord, too. You name it, man. Women are gaslighting other women into thinking terrible things about men. And apparently, fucking nobody had a strong father figure, so it's fucking working. Swamp hags are spawn camping. Yeah, they are. They know where to go. Oh my lord, man. Women are their own worst enemy. I've said it a million times. Women hate other women so much, man. Especially unhappy ones. Okay, maybe like the happy ones just don't care, but the unhappy ones are so miserable. And again, that kind of like brings it all together. That all of these things, it feels like the most disingenuous or ungenuine, is that the word? No, disingenuous dating culture that's probably ever existed in like the last like thousands of years people have been around for. Everything is like retarded and everybody has a insane mental illness. And by the way, this isn't to say that guys can't be retarded. The guys can be absolutely retarded and brick a date all by themselves. I'm sure that happens all the time. But the difference between like a retarded guy and a retarded girl is that the guy will often get like very little, if any, female attention, while a retarded girl, regardless of how brain dead or stupid she is, she will get infinite male attention. Because that's how we're biologically designed. That's how society is designed. Women are the choosers. And then the internet, social media amplifies this effect because every woman feels like she has like an infinite amount of options because there's hundreds of dudes in her DMs on Discord or Twitter. That's the problem. Very much the choosers. Yeah, well, I mean, it's always been like that. It hasn't changed anything. 2-0 Spain. Oh, let's go. Good for them. Ego gets big. Yeah, that's another thing. Again, I brought up this Twitter post before, and this actually, that post went viral before this one. It was a girl saying, like, it's so hard being ugly and dating. And then someone quote tweeted her, and I think it got even a community note, and it says she has a boyfriend. And I'm like, how is it? What? You're implying you're ugly and you have a boyfriend? And dating is hard? You have someone. It's either rage bait or you like actually just fucking hate the guy and you don't want to be with him and you're just schizo posting on your Twitter. That's what I'm saying, man. It's so funny reading that stuff. Yeah, she hates him and wants someone else. I mean, that's just fucking sad, dude. Ugh. Oh, yeah. Someone quote tweeted this. This is Incels Co. Approaching a woman as a man in 2026 is a humiliation ritual. Humiliation factory. Ah, geez, I sure hope I don't get humiliated today. Again, this wouldn't be the case if the internet didn't exist. The reason it feels like a humiliation ritual, and I think there's like there's a grain of truth to it. I know, oh, incels, whatever, right? I think that because the girl, or the girl that you're going for, potentially, has been radicalized by social media for like 10 plus years, maybe 5 plus years, before you even approach her. And after you approach her, she could like potentially, and often, we've seen it a lot, they often do post about it on social media. I know, this is gonna be like a very like weird tangent too that's kind of just popped up in my head. But I feel like this is like the primary reason why looks maxing got really popular. I feel like, hear me out, like this makes sense. This makes sense in my head. I feel like from a mental standpoint, the guys that are doing all the retarded looks maxing methods of like smashing their bones in or like, I don't know, fucking doing like not so savory things, right? They're actually just like psychologically turning the table, and it is working because they wouldn't do it if it didn't work, right? Like, you want me to pursue you and compete for your attention, And if I fail, you'll make me look stupid? Like, no, bitch. You're gonna pursue me. And I'm gonna make you look stupid. I even saw Shu or someone else posting a picture of a woman on TikTok bragging about how she pulled a 10, but then he fucked her once and never talked to her again. And I'm like thinking to myself, like, yeah, bitch, he didn't talk to you again because you're probably like in a sea of like 7s to 10s, right? And you didn't get picked. It's the inverse now. Like, that's the psychological inverse. She deserves a 10 forever now. Yeah, and the post, she was like sitting in her room, and I remember this post. She's sitting in her room and she's recording a TikTok, and then the text caption says something like, this guy did this and he banged me and then he never talked to me again, but at least I pulled a 10. And I'm like, girl, that's something to brag about. Like, he just banged you and used you. And again, that's kind of like the thing. If he's a 10 and she perceives him as a 10, it's a looks maxing response. It's an adaptation in other words. It wouldn't exist in a void where dating culture wasn't complete fucking ass. Like, again, I think 95% of it is retarded, but the one thing I think it actually does unironically sometimes help is self-worth. Self-worth is like the only antidote for men in the modern state of dating. Like, you can't go into every interaction with a woman and think it's a humiliation ritual. You either need a lot of practice and desensitization or both, and have high self-worth so that when you talk to a girl, you feel like you're doing them a favor. You're doing like the privilege that you're talking to them. So it's like you feel good about yourself in that sense. Like you feeling like a 10, you're talking to like a 7, you're giving them the time of day type shit. Because that mindset will like create this like turtle shell in your head and protect you if she turns out to be a retard and decides she wants to try and like humiliate you. Now that doesn't mean like be disrespectful towards them when you're interacting, but it does mean like, you know, protect yourself at all times. Protect your mental. You know? You know when you're learning to drive and they teach you that like everyone is a danger around you until proven otherwise? Well, in modern dating, I think everyone's fucking retarded until proven otherwise. Like, protect your mental. Yeah. Low-key needed this. You're welcome, King. Is it just me or do girls usually share screenshots of conversations with their friends? I think everybody does it. I don't think it's a gender thing, but like girls are the ones that go viral about posts with guys that approach them. And it's like the most innocuous, random, normal thing. A guy writing on a piece of paper like, hey, I think you're cute, and then they give their phone number. And then this girl's like, oh my god, this is fucking disgusting. I came to this like public event and this guy's hitting on me. Ugh. And I wish I was kidding, but that's like a lot of them. Nah, dudes don't? No, they do. I'm sure they do. Yeah, close friends. I don't believe it. Girls are notorious for it? Yeah, sure. But like, I'm not saying that guys don't fucking do it at all. It's a fucking lie. There are dudes who do it, absolutely. Not to the same extent. I don't know. You'd have to elaborate. I don't know what it means to the same extent. What the fuck is this? What the bot sent this? What the fuck is this? Yo, wait. Crazy fucking name. Holy shit. Okay, let's read the post. How about that? Goodness gracious me. Okay, okay, this is a green text post. Marriage in 1950. Get some milkshakes with the boys. See cute girl. Talk to her. Maybe dance a bit. Get married. Scroll a bit? No, it's fine. I'm sure it's okay. I'm pretty sure I've seen other people pull up this person. It's a popular account. Anyway, have 5 kids. Get a job. And buy a house after marriage. Never divorce. Well, you're also buying a house with, you know, a milkman's salary. Yeah. Marriage in 2024. Ooh, that's like 70 years later. Okay. Have a military-style workout routine. Cold showers every day with intensive skincare. I actually put on a face mask yesterday. I did. I was trying to feel good about myself. By the way, chat, just random tangent. If you want to feel good about yourself, wash your face and do like a face mask or something, or put cream on your face. Not in the gagey way. Makes you feel nice. Every day with intensive skincare, spend years trying to get a good job and studying how to make women happy before even starting to date. Go on dating app if you're lucky. Someone's gonna choose you in the human meat market. Human meat market is crazy. Have to do all sorts of stupid stuff to get her dopamine fried brain to not get bored or get the ick. Oh no, the ick list. He knows. Maybe she'll marry you after years of building my heckin' relationship. Maybe get her to pump out 1 or 2 children from her wrinkly, egg-deprived womb, but probably not. She'll divorce you the second she feels like it. Oh my lord. Again, I do think... This is my perspective. I think this has always existed. Like, I think that Married in 2020, for example, that was always a thing. I do think there were incels a long time ago. I do think there was like a lot. There were incels. There were always examples of women that thought and acted that way. But in the 1950s, it was probably like, I don't know, probably like 5% of the female population. Yeah, like in current day, it's probably like 50% or more. Could be higher, could be lower, but if I had to wager a guess, probably like 50. Like, obviously, in the 1950s, there was no internet. Everyone was going outside. They were hanging out in their local watering holes. There was no DEI. Women weren't making more money than the men in the same office jobs and embittering them. Women weren't, like, even working at all because the economy was so much better that you only needed one income to get by. On a milkman's salary, you could buy a house, and your wife is just pumping out kids. It's sad, man. Like, if you want to go and meet and find these women, you just go outside and there they were, right? And in current day, I think 50% of women are at home playing fucking Valorant and being e-kittens. Or, you know, doing like OF, I guess, too. Yeah. And lie, eating hot chip. Ooh, Tomix knows. Crashing cars. Yo, my mods are fucking incels! No, but seriously. Or VTubing? No, there's not that many VTubers in comparison to fucking OF models. Are you kidding me? The proportion is like 0.5%. Yeah. The VTubers are men? Well, yeah, that too, actually. You got a good point. But, like, my point is, like, all those girls are not outside anymore. I think the internet has completely fucked up that dynamic. They're all sitting on League of Legends, Valorant, or playing fucking Pal World, okay? Now, some of you guys aren't gonna like this, but I also can't in good conscience not point this out. Obviously, chat. This is a 4chan post. But this post and like many like it are like the female equivalent of what we find on Twitter of like, where did all the good men go? Like, these are doom posts. They're demoralizing. That's the whole point of 4chan. People just shitposting and trauma dumping, you know? They're like really funny to read, but don't let them affect your like worldview. Good women do exist. They do. They're out there. You will find one. I'm gonna fucking cram this white pill down your throat, okay? Don't feel like because you didn't find your wife at like 18 or 22 or 24 or 26 or fucking 30 or 35 that it's too late or it's over for you. It's not. The average median for like first marriage in the West is like over 30 at this point. I'm pretty sure. In the West, at least. Let's not discount like other countries, but like I'm just saying, like don't doom. Man, I'm 24, it's over. No, it's not! I'm gonna grab your little throat and just grab you and just shove a fucking pill down your throat. No! You know you want to say it. What the fuck are you... What do you mean I want to say it? I'm just trying to be nice. I'm being positive. Don't doom. Don't give up. Protect your mental. Be a turtle. Protect your mental at all times. And remember that good-based, not mentally ill women do exist. And one day you're gonna stumble into her, okay? I'm cramming this, like, white pill down your little green rat gullet down your throat, and one day you're gonna look back and go, man, that stupid 400-pound fox that is actually a man, she was right. You're gonna hear those words and they're gonna resonate in your brain. I'm already as full as fuck. Guys, my brother got like fucking married when he was like 34. He had a kid at like, I don't know, he's like 35. Like, it's not over, man. He gave up on meeting a woman. Come on. Don't doom so hard. But that's your brother. Guys, my brother's 5'6". He's 5'5" without his shoes on. He's a short king. Like, you're gonna be okay. I'm just saying. Exposing bro? No, because people are gonna be like, no, your brother's probably like really hot or something. I'm like, my brother's an average dude. Lol, I'm taller than him. Yeah, so then go find a bitch, man. What's your fucking excuse? I accept that I'm dying alone. Yes, and my brother did too at one point. Do you know, like, I've had heart-to-hearts with my brother, man. I have. And it's really demoralizing to hear this kind of thing, considering, like, you know, I'm his sister and stuff. But he sat me down, and I'm his little sister and shit. And he's like, dude, I just give up. And I'm like, I get it. I don't blame you. You know what I'm saying? Giving up is the answer, then? It's not that. It's like you have to concede that sometimes you gotta look inwardly, be happy with yourself. Don't be miserable. Don't doom or pale and be like, like this guy. You know, it's obviously he's like joking around and stuff, but I give up. Look inward. Focus on yourself. Be happy.